Hey everybody. I hope you're enjoying your hiking or your sleeping in or playing video games or doing art or hanging out with your dog. I got two dog pictures. Or just, having a nice time, being random, listening to music, whatever. So this is going to be a really short video about hints for screens 3 through 8, like what you should do when you're trying to figure out these problems. And then I'm going to do another short video on what to do on screens 9 through 11. Also, amazing news is that Desmos made it so now I can put a comment in to write on your work and you can see the hint I would give you. So I'm going to start when I post a video, checking Desmos regularly. And what you should do is you should make sure that you log on with Google. That way, even if while you were on doing it, however far you got, if you got stuck or something, I'll go and leave a comment and you can go back in and see what I said later on as long as you were logged in. So anyway, all screens 3 through 8 are really the easiest way to do these is using the slope-intercept format. This thing, the y equals mx plus b that we know and love so well. Because these are lines, and they all have slopes and they have y-intercepts, and these ones all have pretty easy y-intercepts to see. So remember, y-intercept is the point where it crosses the y-axis. On this one, it's this point here at 0, 0, so that makes it even easier. It's just going to be like plus 0 on the end, so this part doesn't really need it, and we just have y equals mx. For some of the other ones, they do have a different y-intercept, so I'm giving you the whole thing here. And remember, our slope is the change in y per change in x, the rate of change. It starts at the y-intercept, and then the slope keeps us moving up or down the line. So one of the easy ways to find the slope is to look at any 2 points and either use counting on the grid or look at the x and the y of that point and think, how much did the x add on to go from one point to the next? How much did the y add on to go from one point to the next? And then set up the ratio, change in y per change in x. So you can see on this one here that it's gone over 4 and up 2 from this point to this point. You can do it with any 2 points. If you could click on these, if it was on the actual graph, you could see what the x and the y are. So since the change in y was up 2, we're going to put 2 on the top of our slope ratio. And since the x changed by 4, we're going to put a 4 on the bottom there. So we can sort of draw in a little slope triangle or just count it over on the grid. There were a couple of other ways that people wrote their equation. So the slope was 2 over 4, but that's the same as 1 over 2. 2/4 and 1/2 or 0.5 are the same thing. And this person kept in the y-intercept that it was 0 plus that other stuff. They put it in the front, that's fine. So if we go back here, you can see that the slope, yeah, it's 2/4, but it's also 1/2 is the same number if it goes up 1 and then over 2 and then up 1 and then over 2 more. So for all of these challenges, when you're trying, until you get up to challenge 9 where it sort of switches to something else, you're just literally trying to figure out what the slope is and what the y-intercept is. So for this first example that they gave us, the y-intercept is here at 0, -2. And then here's another point over here at 6, 1. So if you count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over and 1, 2, 3 up. So the slope is 3 change in y per 6 change in x, 3 over 6. If you can see over here, they actually had 1/2, not 3 over 6, but that's the same number. So if you typed in a 3 over 6, it would work just as well. And you're welcome to convert it to a decimal or a simplified fraction, or just leave it in as you want. So slope and y-intercept will take you screens 3 through 8. Log in with Google to see what my comments were. I've already left several, and I'll post another short video about how to do screens 9 through 11. Bye.